Well, well, well. What do we have here? Fresh faces. I love seeing the eager eyes of those looking for love. Or, maybe something a little darker. Welcome to our annual spooky speed dating extravaganza. I hope you're all ready for a night of excitement, chills, and, dare I say it, unnatural chemistry. Now, before we get started, let me just ask, did anyone here sign up expecting a regular speed dating event? Something with heart-shaped balloons, candles, and awkward small talk about your favorite movies? Oh, sweet summer children, if that's what you thought you were getting tonight, then I'm afraid you've taken a very wrong turn. No, my darlings. Tonight's event is not for the faint of heart. You see, we've gathered the most eligible supernatural bachelors and bachelorettes, all the way from beyond the mortal realm. That's right. Tonight, you'll be mingling with creatures of the night, spirits from the other side, and perhaps even a few of those who cheated death itself. Because why settle for a boring human when you could date someone or something much more interesting? Don't worry. They're all perfectly harmless. Well, mostly. I mean, sure, you might be getting bitten, or maybe someone will make a claim on your soul for all eternity. But hey, isn't that just part of the fun? As though that's the most natural thing in the world. Now, let me explain how this all works. Just like your usual speed dating, you'll be moving from table to table, getting to know your potential soulmates, or should I say, afterlife mates. You'll have a few minutes to chat with each suitor and learn about their unique qualities, if you will. And then, of course, you'll get to decide if you're ready to dive into a world beyond the ordinary. At the sound of the bell, you'll rotate to the next enchanting creature. Now, a word of caution. These are not your everyday dates. They've got centuries of experience, lifetimes of stories, and they definitely know how to leave an impression. Some of them might even linger if they like you enough. So be careful who you choose to charm tonight, okay? Alright, my brave little mortals. Let's get this show on the road. Let the spooky speed dating begin! Well. What do we have here? You look positively ravishing, if you don't mind me saying. Don't be alarmed. I am not here for your blood. Yet, allow me to introduce myself. The name's Vlad. Yes, Vlad. Before you ask, yes, I am immortal. And no, I don't sparkle in the sun. Though I do burst into flames, which is far less glamorous. But enough about that. You want to know who I am, right? Well, I dabble in nighttime affairs. Let's just say I run a little boutique in the dark arts. You'd be surprised by how many people come to me for favors in the dead of night. So what about you? What do you do for a living? Oh, very interesting. Huh, looks like you're curious about me. Well, let me tell you. You see, being a vampire is not all feast and fancy clothes. It is a lonely existence. Hundreds of years, and I've yet to find someone who can keep up with me. Most ran away when they found out what I really am. You seem different. Oh, don't be shy. You don't have to make up your mind. But I should warn you, I am not just looking for a fling. I'm seeking someone who's ready to commit eternally. So tell me, do you believe in love that lasts forever? Of course. It's not all about romance, darling. There is power in eternity. Imagine having all the time in the world to experience everything. Together. We could travel forgotten lands, uncover ancient secrets. The world and all of time could be ours. You see, love is tricky when you've lived as long as I have. I've met queens, warriors, and artists who'd take your breath away. Literally in some cases. But none of them stayed. None of them could handle the endless nights, the hunger, the darkness that comes with being, well, like me. Tell me, do you think you could handle it? Could you be my companion through the ages? My muse, my partner, my equal? Ah, time is up already. I do hope you will come to find me later. Should you crave more than just the ordinary. Until next time, darling. Just follow the shadows. Hey there, I'm Rick. Yeah, you heard that right. Just Rick. Not all of us have fancy names like Vlad over there. I like to keep things simple. What do I do? Well, during the day I'm an outdoor adventure guide. I take people hiking, camping, you name it. But during the full moon? Oh, let's just say I've got a bit more bite than most of my clients. Yeah, I'm a werewolf. Surprise! Don't worry though, I'm house trained. Don't get me wrong though. I'm not just some scary, big beast, you know. Most of the time, I'm just your average guy. I love cooking. Got a killer steak recipe, if you're into that. And I'm pretty handy around the house too. fixing things up, building things. It's all about using these claws for more than just, you know. So, what's up with you? Why are you here and what are you looking for? Oh, I see. Well, you know, being a werewolf gets lonely sometimes. Everyone's either scared or fascinated by the whole transforming into a giant beast thing. But I just want someone who sees me for who I am underneath all that. Sure, I've got my wild side. But don't we all? What I really want is someone who can keep up with the adventure. Who won't mind if I get a little hairy now and then. And between you and me, I'm looking for someone who's strong, who knows what they want. Someone who isn't afraid of a little challenge. You think you're up for that? Because let me tell you, when I find my mate, I am all in. No half measures. I've spent a lot of nights running through the woods, under the stars, just searching. Yes, for someone who gets it. Someone who won't turn tail and run the moment they see what I really am. If that's you, maybe we could see where this goes. Ah, damn it. Time's up already? Well, if you ever want to take a moonlit run, or just hang out by the fire, you know where to find me. And don't worry, I promise not to bite. Unless you ask nicely. I'll see you around. Oh, greetings, mortal. I hope you're not too chilled by my presence. My name is Gareth. I am, well, not quite alive anymore, as you might have guessed. You see, I've been floating around for centuries now. I used to be a scholar back in the day. A man of intellect, they said. But one can only haunt so many libraries before it gets dreadfully boring. And then there's the whole being invisible to most people thing. Makes dating a bit tricky. But I am not all doom and gloom. No, no. I've had plenty of time to develop some interesting hobbies. For one, I've become quite the expert in paranormal pranks. Ever have a book fall off a shelf for no reason? That was probably me. A little mischief to pass the time, you know. It's not much, but when you're stuck in the afterlife, you've gotta make your own fun. But, all mischief aside, it gets lonely, you know. I've been drifting through the centuries, watching people come and go, but I've never really connected with anyone. Everyone I loved is gone, and the living tend to run away when they see a transparent figure floating around them. Oh, but you can see me. You're not afraid. And that means a lot. I'm looking for someone who doesn't mind a little haunting in their life. Someone who's not scared of a ghostly companion. I can't offer you a body, but I can offer you eternity. A partner who'll always be there, even when you can't see me. Oh, and just so you know, I'm not just looking for someone to talk to. I've still got a lot of tricks up my sleeve. You'd be surprised what a ghost can do when they put their mind to it. Oh, our time's up already? Well, if you ever feel a cold breeze and hear a soft whisper in the night, that might be just me checking in. Until next time, if there is a next time.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? You're still alive. Oh, don't look so shocked. I am not here for you. Not yet, anyway. Name's Grim. Grim Reaper, if we're being formal. You might have heard of me. After all, I've got quite a reputation. But enough about work. I am off the clock right now. Believe it or not, I am here looking for a little companionship. It's hard out there, you know. I spend all my time collecting souls. It's not exactly the kind of job that leaves much room for romance. I mean, sure, I meet a lot of people, but they're usually, how do I put this, in no position to chat. You'd think that being the one to ferry people from life to death would lead to deep, meaningful conversations. But no. Most are too busy screaming or bargaining for more time. Gets a bit lonely after a few centuries, you know. So, I thought, why not try something different? Meet someone while they're still breathing. Get to know them before they're crossing over. And I must say, you are a refreshing change of pace. Not every day I get to sit down with someone who isn't panicking about their imminent demise. Look, I know what you're thinking. Why would the Grim Reaper need love? Well, even I get tired of the whole doom and gloom thing. I'd like to have someone who sees me as more than just the end. Someone who might, I don't know, appreciate me for more than my work. Someone who's not afraid of what I am. And let me be clear, I'm not just looking for some temporary thing. I am in it for the long haul. Or should I say, eternal haul. After all, when you're dating death, there's no such thing as till death do us part. So what do you say? Care to spend eternity with someone who knows all the best exit strategies? And just so you know, I've got excellent time management skills. I mean, it's kind of my thing, right? So you'll never be waiting on me. I always show up in time. It's a real killer quality, if I do say so myself. Time's up. That's always the way, isn't it? But don't worry, I am never too far away. We will meet again. That much I can promise. Until then, take care of that ticking clock of yours. I would hate to have to collect you too soon.
Well. How are we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? Still got all your blood? No sudden transformations? Good. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's otherworldly speed dating event. Remember, we cater to all types, whether you prefer someone with fangs, fur, or, a sight. Just remember, folks, no ghosting the suitors. Unless you're into that sort of thing. Now, if anyone feels like they've made a connection tonight, please feel free to stick around. Just, maybe avoid the dark corners. We don't want anyone disappearing for real. So whether you found love, fear, or a new supernatural stalker, I'd say tonight was a howling success. Have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next time. If you survive till then, that is.